sports. It's in the game.
Since birth I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Yeah, I'm born in a million. Yeah, I'm born in a million. Alright now. You with me? I said, are you with me? Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, the new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a million. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Just don't stop. Born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million.
It's week 17 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the Jaguars. Rocket on quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Jaguars.
The Jaguars are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Here's ETN to begin the drive. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, shot.
From the 29. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He gets this one to Strange. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All set up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to the air here. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming, allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even...
Here's ETN on first down. Duke the defender. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 27. That's Thomas. He's got it. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Now looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. Jaguars ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's too good. They'll throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And Jaguars headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards.
Here we go, shot.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. Couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Lays out left side and gets it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dropping back to throw. Complete, it's Ingram. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
That's good for another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well,
It's being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And with just one game to go after this one, a terrific campaign has him in position to lead the league in touchdown passes this season. Throwing now from the gun. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. And they send a man in motion. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
At the 50-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake here. This is hauled in by Ingram. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at
Here we
the
go,
30-yard line.
Running it here with ETN. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Setting up a throw. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the Titans' 28-yard line.
Another try following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Set. Go.
He'll throw it. That's caught for the 1st. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker,
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. On the run, it's ETN. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
Come on, set.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Motioning the tight end now. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
Let's go now.
Second and 8.
Counter give to Etienne. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Ready? Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll get this to Etienne. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At their 49-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Etienne. Jukes one defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Cut out left. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making a 16-point ball game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Set. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
Play action on first down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
From midfield now. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
and 10 yards to go.
Come on, set.
Here's a throw. Completed left side to Thomas. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
18-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. So we're halfway through this contest from Jacksonville. The hometown Jaguars out in front. Now we'll send you down I-95 a couple hours hours to Orlando, depending on traffic. And we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Giants who are out in front. Devin Singletary, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. From there, we stay in the Empire State. We head up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. Curtis Samuel, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year.
Let's go now. Ready.
They go play action on first. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Slot man motioned over. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. He finds space for a few yards that time. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3.
Here we go. Shot.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete. Results in the 4th.
Ready. Go.
They're going play action. Oh, it put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars go up by 12. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only 1 off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars bump the lead up to 13
Personal
points.
foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they... Now he'll throw off the play fake. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. Looks like he stayed in as well. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for... So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He's going to throw this one. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Davis there to grab it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Now a carry by Etienne. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
46-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go, Shaq.
Davis, the motion man right. Etienne on 3rd down. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now off play action. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season.
Ready up.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Go.
Kirk comes in motion right. This is Etienne. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd
Ready!
He's dropping back to throw. ETN on the catch. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Here's ETN on the give. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Escapes a defender. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing off the play fake here. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. And it's one of the records that's always there lurking in the back of your mind whenever a QB's having a really good game, right, partner? And we're just fortunate that we were here to finally see it fall. He's the first ever to throw 8 touchdowns in a single game. Here's a give to ETN. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound a defense. If you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They go right back to ETN. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This is Ingram working the left side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars nearing their 15th win this season. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Back to throw. Has it in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. ETN has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Go!
One more time with Etienne. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding through.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.